Hey guys, how's it going? Matt Ackerson here, the founder of AutoGrow.co, as you may already know. And in this video, I'm talking about how do you create a compelling offer? Because marketing isn't just your ads, it isn't just your blog content, it isn't just getting people onto your email list. Marketing is everything. It is the decisions that you make, it is the products that you make and how you make them and how they look and how they feel. It is all marketing, right? But how do you go about creating a compelling offer? Well, I'll tell you how not to create a compelling offer. Uh, and as I said in January, so I'm recording to you live, by the way, from beautiful Long Island, New York. I'm here visiting family, been on the road for the last year, traveling through South America. Um, and, now now that I'm in a new place, I'm thinking about, what is the next phase for the company? And as I said in January of this year, when we became a product business, I'd be sharing the journey with you, and I want to be transparent with you because I think that's what's interesting to you guys, right? So on this point, it's been 6 months since we officially became a product business where we started selling our own products. And we've seen, I was very proud to report this past month in our monthly growth report. Subscribe to our newsletter if you'd like to hear about that on an ongoing basis. But the news or the headline was, 6 consecutive months of growth, something I'm very proud of. And we're just going to do everything that we can to keep that going by practicing what we preach, by putting our own ideas to the test and getting better and growing together. But anyway, I'm thinking about the next phase of the business. And I was talking to my girlfriend about it today. We're currently collaborating on launching a new company together. I'll have more to say about that in upcoming videos. It's a good refresher for me. I'm also learning a lot. So anyway, I was thinking about what is a major problem that we want to solve as a business. Well, one thing is the predictability of the revenue, because we have a sales funnel and we have consistent traffic, and revenue is relatively predictable just off of that alone. But because each of our products are one-time buys, there is a level. There would be variation in that if we didn't constantly do new things every single month at each level of the funnel to grow it. So what I'm thinking is, the thoughts that I was sharing this discussion with my girlfriend earlier today was, I think that, we need perhaps more of a focused offer, maybe a membership, new membership offer, perhaps some sort of app or software tool, something where we are delivering value to our customers on an ongoing basis, therefore something that we can charge monthly for. And that makes, if it's a reoccurring monthly offer, that makes revenue for the company more predictable month to month. Because what you don't want as a business, you don't want months that are like this. And I would say that we've been lucky the last 6 months since we've seen such consistent growth every single month, revenue just going up. But I don't think it's luck, frankly. I do believe that it's because we are practicing what we preach. We are putting into place the auto growth funnel framework. Everything that I teach in the sales funnel blueprint and in our premium training, the 6-figure sales funnel. But anyway, in terms of thinking about, what is this next phase offer, and how do we make it unique? Well, what we don't want to do is just slap on a feature that I know in my heart, and just from objectively observing what else is out there in the market, that people would just kind of automatically compare to another competitor. Like, oh, you're offering this kind of membership offer. Well, that makes me think of, this company over here that has something very similar. So how are you guys really that different? Especially if our price point is higher or even lower. Because this is something that I think that we would probably start charging for an entry-level price of, under $100 a month. Because, we want to, we want to charge what it's worth, but we also want to keep it affordable so that it can have a big impact and help a lot of people. So that being said, I think that the best way to put it is, if we went down that path where we're just slapping on features, like we are chasing short-term money. And if you make a similar decision, you'd be chasing short-term money, and you'd always be behind the competition, and you'd always be a comparison point to the competition, what it is you're offering. And that is a terrible, terrible, terrible position to be in. You do not want to be in that position. So don't seek to make your product better and in order to simply, make more money. Think about it too in terms of, how are we creating something that is unique, that is really worthwhile? Otherwise, you're just chasing money. You're just chasing money. And that's great. More money is always great, right? But if it's short-term money at the cost of long-term gains, permanent growth gains, where if you took the time to build and come out with something more unique, like what we're going to do, where it's some combination of web tool application plus membership resources where you can log in and kind of access it, like Netflix for digital marketing, or go away bug, Netflix for sales, sales funnels, that is. It's not worth the trade-off. Okay, so my tip for today in this Mad Hack video is craft your product offer not through the lens of what's necessarily going to give you that next boost in terms of the amount of money. That's more okay when it comes to I think other parts of your funnel where there really isn't a long-term gain. Like, for example, you improve the design of a landing page, and that's kind of a quick win that's going to permanently or semi-permanently, probably permanently actually in that case, produce a net gain in terms of conversions throughout the funnel. But in terms of your product, you don't want to be that comparison point. That's a terrible position to be in. Instead, think like an artist. Craft your offer like an artist. Okay? Focus on the needs of your customers, develop it to that, but also balance it with being an authentic expression of your company's brand, your company's culture and personality, and what it is that you want to stand for. Because when you do that, you will carve out your own position in the market, and it will almost be like you are your own little monopoly. And I'm reminded of Peter Thiel when I say that, because Peter Thiel, he was one of the co-founders of PayPal. He had a sizable stake in PayPal. He was one of the earliest investors, I believe the first accredited investor in Facebook. And he's invested in many other successful companies since then. But if you look on YouTube at what Peter Thiel says when he gives talks, he likes to say, I like to invest in companies that have monopolies or neo-monopolies. In other words, they have no competition, because what they're doing has such a unique approach that they're able to come in and create the market or take over and carve out an existing one that is highly defensible, right? So I think a good analogy would also be when the iPhone came out. There were already smartphones out there, but Apple created the smartphone market because the experience was just so completely different from typing on a clumsy Palm Pilot where you have the keys on the phone or a BlackBerry. The experience was just something so unique, so completely different, so that even to this day, it's either an iPhone or it's not. And that's a message that they were aware of and that they put into their marketing explicitly. Okay, so craft your offer like an artist. Make sure it's suited to the needs of your customers, but also have it be a reflection of who you are and be something truly new, and that will make it more powerful and more defensible for the long term. Okay, so that's my Mad Hack for today. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you like this, if you want me to do more videos like this one where it's a little bit higher level strategy. And if you have a question that you'd like me to consider answering about how to create or optimize your sales funnel, leave a comment below or hit reply on the email. on one of our email newsletters, okay? So until next time, my name is Matt Ack in the Mad Hat, delivering you your daily dose of Mad Hacks. Keep hustling, stay focused, and I will see you in the next video.